Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
You're going to want to have a little bit more strong engage with this comp that wants to run forward and get picks.
Yeah, and also provides you with some sort of tankiness. So both of the supports baiting us there just a little bit, but wasn't really expected.
Much Nongshim's comp does in the early game, especially around things like First Herald, is BDD.
Yeah, right now BDD is going to be struggling. There's the stun. The charm's going to land beautifully, and Zeka picks up first blood. All too easy.
It is just not
in that lane. Kind of with full rage, but it looks like Dread might have to just go for an attempted 50-50 or something like that, but not going to work. Pulverize is there. The stun comes down as well as the horse is trying to get out. Depth just rains the Acathian stuff on him, and is going to be able to pick up the second kill here for DRX. But honestly, theoretically, with the lethality style Zaya that we can see Ghost is going for, but still going to be relatively safe. Throws out Featherstorm.
And this game, I mean, DRX are winning it in every lane, in every way.
Well, now we're going to go for a bit of a dive here as the Gwen. Let's see how immune she's going to be. Not very is going to be kind of the answer, as Kana tanks for a very long time, but does eventually get his way out. But Pyoshik with the Heartbreaker is going to be able to come through, grab that kill. Now Kana without an ult. Pyoshik is a horse and is pretty scary. Is going to ult over the wall and gets the stun. Can he actually lock down the kill, though, is the question, as, yeah, Red Smite, not quite enough. But Zeka, yeah, he's got Spirit Rush. There is no way out here for Kana, who's trying to do some alcove gaming, but there is a ward that they prepared earlier, as Kana is just dead. Yep, Zeka is trying to, you know, just account for any sort of potential juke, and they tidy up, diving less valuable, and so Kingen just not scared. Not scared whatsoever. He's got Riftmaker done.
Yeah, he's got Riftmaker done. He dies on the top side, but
turret as the second Rift Herald to cram her skull into this particular objective. And this second one will be the charm as Death comes over, grabs some local gold, supercharger to get out of the way. Oh, this is the fact that you can have Pyoshik down here taking this Infernal Drake, as well as Beryl roaming all the way towards the top side to just look for something as item number 2. And Dread's going to come on over. They did manage to do this last time around, as already the Needlework's coming out. Kana has to ult pretty quickly here as he gets underneath the turret, but it's not going to be enough. Effort is going to go golden, but I have a feeling he might still be dead. Yep. Pyoshik, oh no, burning down. There we go. Pyoshik picks up the kill. In the end, it's a 1-for-1 cross map, as the tower does also fall down. So Nongshim actually trading up here.
Yeah, Nongshim trading up, but will Ghost survive is the question. Beryl's here.
Yeah, well, he's got Featherstorm first, then he flashes, Beryl ults, but he's still taking a lot of damage. Good heal comes out from Deft, and no one's tanking the turret anymore. BDD comes on over, though, as now Pyoshik trying to fight it off, but he's not going to quite get there. Great movement from BDD. Gets himself out of the way of the stun, and they are going to be able to lock down Pyoshik. As Pyoshik holding on to the aggro of this Drake for now, as Nongshim grouped up and in position. Look for Dread, look for BDD. They are the most important. As Dread goes in, the headbutt to immediately get him out. Beryl in a bit of trouble right now. They do manage to take the Drake. Beryl taken down first, but it's Effort that falls at the same time. The snips aren't necessarily going to work out, but it's a double kill for Deft. He's at 100 health as Zeka's flashing away. He is going to survive for the moment. Decent charm is there. And that stopwatch, I don't know whether that was necessary, as he was real dead. Killer Instinct comes in as Dread is now going to fall. Theoretically, a triple kill now for Deft in this fight, as now Pyoshik is cantering after. Very, very valuable. You can see Nongshim actually committing more to this mid lane rather than moving into the river, as now Pulverize is going to come in. Effort is going to have to go golden. Does so immediately. Ghost has to flash, get himself out of the way. Deft trying to be the hero in the backline, and he avoids the ult from BDD by just pressing the best button in the game. That is, of course, the stopwatch. Tryndamere gets one, so Deft will get shut down. But at what cost? They will lose the soul, and it might be even more.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be more, I think, here is scary observing right now with the back placement there for Dread, but he will get away with this. Going to be Soul, going to be a Baron here for DRX. They're going to pick the Baron up first. And they've got Soul. Actually, Pyoshik was on this the whole time, so they're just going to set it up here. I mean, look, you could do it in any order at this point. This is a choose-your-own-adventure game for DRX after that beautiful team fight for them. Stopwatch was great for Deft. He was so perfectly positioned, too, in the back of the fight. There's no escape for Nongshim. The engage also onto Effort early on, who went for a Zonia, so loses a lot of utility that you could have had from, like, Locket, for example. And he doesn't save himself, right? He's not peeling. He's not doing his Nautilus functions because he's in stasis, and DRX just collapse in so quickly.
Man, look at this. The fox and the cow just patrolling the area making sure that they can lock down this Baron. They do so, they get the soul, they get the Baron for Nongshim as Ghost. Yeah, just takes a Void Seeker to the face. And that's going to be the ult in. Featherstorm going to be used there as Deft takes a fair bit of damage from the Blade Caller, but not that much, and not enough to get the stun as far as Feathers on the ground.
Braids of ults just for a turret. You've got the Baron buff. Might as well go for it, because while you're pulling resources mid, Kingan's got this bottom turret going down, and even if Kana gets this top inner, which he does not have time to do, he is going to back off. But even if he did...
So let his Sand Soldiers hit in fights. But we're sitting at an 8,000 gold lead for DRX. And so their wallets are starting to get pretty heavy. As that's the flash forward depth charge. Yeah, it's not really what we wanted to see their effort, unfortunately. As Pulverize, I don't think is off cooldown just yet. Effort's going to die. Deft zoned out of this fight for a little while. And in fact, Effort has his Zhonya's back up and available yet again. So slide over extension here for DR. Stuff like that. She is well and truly feeling it. But when in doubt, just set up a gank rush. As Beryl just walks forward. They do manage to find the stun. Effort's got so much value out of this Zhonya's, it's ridiculous. He's still going to die, but certainly a cool move as in goes Beryl, finds the three-man pole. That's what we were waiting for. The master of the cow, but Canna is there, not actually able to press his ult button in time, unfortunately, as now can Zeka tidy this one up? Deft just stands his ground. He manages to get into his GA as well as PDD. He's going to go golden and observe what the world looks like just before he moves towards the death chamber and the gray screen. And DRX, I have a feeling, may have just done it.
That was just a bank account fight, basically.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't the cleanest engage for DRX, but it was 8 champions all on top of the same pixel, and then eventually Deft was like, okay, well, I did a lot of damage, and my GA popped, and we win because we have way more items than you. As it was well played by Effort, but it's not enough in the end. He will be the last to die, it looks like, this game.
Not sure what that was about, but still, this game was well and truly over. DRX are able to take down the Nexus and win game number 1, further solidifying their position.